edition of the Underground Wrestling Alliance podcast. I am your host, Chris Malenko, aka Strength Dabs on Instagram, also owner of UWA. And today I have with a special guest. Go ahead and get started here with our introductions. So our first special guest here is a UWA star. He has been on our roster for a little over a couple months now. Has made a major impact. Unfortunately, he will not be on today's show because he forgot to tell me that he got booked already with WASW, and I had to switch up my whole fucking card for that. But he is a really nice guy, very good dude, very good in-ring worker. Please welcome Jesus Perez, aka the Puerto Rican Batista. How's it going, bud?
What's up? Yeah, so the reason why I didn't come to your show is I just debuted in WASW.
Well, I mean, you were able to stop through the broadcast area to hop on the podcast for today, though. The least you could have done was stop by the office and been like, "Hey, Malenko, sorry, bud, I'm booked for tonight. Can you not put me in the match card?"
But yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But yeah, I did debut in, like I was saying, I did debut in WASW, and as sure as hell, I would like to make my name there. Like I already got my name in UWA. Excuse me.
You're fine. Just next time, give me a heads up, bud. That's all. And then our other guest that we have today, making his debut in UWA, supposed to be against Jesus, but you know, it is what it is. He's made a name for himself on the indies all over the world, New Japan, currently showcasing his stuff on WWE television, and making a big name for himself. I think he has a match coming up against The Rock for the Universal Championship, which I'm happy to see. He's also featured in Legacy World Wrestling, as well as getting ready to make his debut, or has made his debut, one of the two, in WASW. Mr. Aaron Bourne. How's it going, bud? Well,
have you been watching my videos? Because I sure as hell been dominating.
I mean,
so.
Well, Jesus has put in major fucking work here, and the dude's a fucking powerhouse. So.
Yes. And I mean, I might talk to the people who actually do run UWA and find out if I could have a match with you, so I could prove that I'm not just a joke.
Well, we can probably set that up for maybe next weekend, since hopefully you won't be booked next week, Jesus. And Aaron, if you're not booked next week, we can do that match. That would be fucking good. I'd be excited to see that. But we're gonna go ahead and start talking about tonight's show, which I'm very excited for. We got a great lineup for tonight. So first off on our match card for tonight is Aaron Bourne making his debut against former UWA World Heavyweight Champion. Just made his comeback a couple weeks ago at our Blood and Gore pay-per-view. Officially made his comeback at our UWA Blood and Gore pay-per-view. Troy Bird. So, how excited are you for debut tonight, Aaron? Yeah. That's alright. The nervousness will come, but I'm telling you right now, you show that nervousness at all tonight, and them Philadelphia fans are going to eat your ass alive, bud. Jesus can tell you from experience.
Yes. Yes. I have been there. Man. But isn't that guy a movie star? Why is he still wrestling? Ah, let's see if he still got it though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Did you win over there, Victor? So that means when you gotta face him next time, you definitely gotta win. You gotta make a statement. Yeah, you gotta make a statement, man.
Oh, you're a pretty steady worker, my friend. I've been watching you for a while. Your stuff in New Japan was absolutely fucking fantastic, my guy. So I'm really happy to have you here, and I have nothing but, I see nothing but lights for you here. So, possible fucking championship in your future, in my eyes. So just impress our Philadelphia fans. That's your biggest test. You get through them, and you have a name here after that. So don't even worry about the shit. Troy Bird is a very tough competitor. I've been in the ring with him. He beat my ass for the UWA World Championship, but we put on a 5-star fucking match. And that's what Troy Bird does, and that's what you do, and that's exactly what I'm expecting out of both of you tonight to start off our show and make them fans be like, okay, we're fucking ready for tonight. So go ahead.
How did you sorry, excuse me. How did you like teaming up with me on Legacy after your championship match? People were shocked. A lot of people were shocked that you were by my side.
I wasn't really too shocked about that, just to be honest with you. I kind of saw that coming from a mile away. Not trying to say Legacy's creative is predictable, but I'm just being honest here. Like, as soon as Aaron Bourne won that belt, and I knew next week it was going to be something, and your rivalry over there has been fucking ridiculous. This Kai fucking Draven person.
Yes, Kai Draven. Yes, correct.
What the fuck is going on with that, bud?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. But he He broke into my house, man.
What?
When my girl was there. He also slapped my he also slapped my fucking girl's friend. Yes.
I hope you whoop his ass, bud.
And then I heard from the creative team that the next match I might have with him, I might get fired.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh man.
So that means I have to put in the work. I have to put in the work.
Nah, man. I see you fucking wiping the damn floor with him. I mean, you've done it here against people that are more well known than he is. But you know what I mean? Like, you put in the work here. There ain't no reason why you can't go over there, and especially since this has become a personal situation, whoop that dude's fucking ass. Take what you learned here and take it fucking there, man. I'm being dead ass. Hit his ass with a fucking kendo stick for me, please.
Oh, I
beg
would.
you.
I fucking would. I would. I would. But yeah, just I have no words on the prediction if I actually do lose that match.
I don't see you losing that match, bud. I don't see you losing that match. Ain't no fucking way, bud.
I mean, who knows? Because Kai, he also is trained as well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I might be big. Yeah, I mean, might be able to fly, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But, Kai, man. Kai's something else. Kai is something else.
Well, let's move forward here and switch gears real quick and get back into our show lineup for tonight. All right, so after that, we have what's going to be a fantastic debut for Dime, which is a very close friend of yours, Jesus, from my understanding.
Yes, she is.
So with her coming in, she's facing Athena. And unfortunately, I don't have Athena's number for her to get to the broadcasting area, or else she would have been on the show.
Okay.
But that's okay. So they have a match for tonight, and I'm excited to see this.
Dime is very short, but don't get on her bad side because she is one feisty woman. She could kick your yes. She could kick your ass real quick. Like she's also been making a name.
This is going to be my first time seeing her because I haven't done any research on her.
Okay.
So, but I'm excited for this match. I know what Athena can do. I've seen her work in ICW. I know from what you have told me when you wanted me to sign her up until this point, nothing but good things about her work in the ring. So I'm excited to see that. What I really want to see out of her, though, is how she can tell the story, because she's fresh in coming in, man, and she hasn't been here. She doesn't know. I'm sure that because we told her we were a hardcore promotion, she doesn't really know how hardcore our fans are.
Yes.
So, she's in a traditional death match with Athena. So, she better go out there and fucking show that she can hang here, because those fans, like I told Aaron, like I told you when you came through, you witnessed it firsthand. Our Philadelphia home fans are not nice if they don't see something that they see something that they don't like, I should say. They will eat you the fuck up. They will boo you. Yes. They will tell you that you fucking suck. I've been there, done that, and I own the company.
By at least, you gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with the crowd because, yes.
Some nights, dude, you just don't have a good night, and I understand that. You know what I mean? I've had bad nights.
Yes.
I've gone out there, man, and I've been horrible. And I went back and looked at my matches, and I'm like, damn, that shit fucking, no wonder why they booed us and said this is boring. Like, that shit was bad. So, But then I'm supposed to have a fucking match against these purity fucks. And their fucking weird-ass leader. Man, I'm getting so sick and tired of Luke Jordan thinking he's the shit. A god? A god? Are you serious with me? A god? Really, bro? You look like you're fucking 65 years old with a broken hip. Like, my boy, go sit your ass down somewhere. Where the fuck did you even come from? They say they're from Baton Rouge, but I haven't heard of any promotion to train these weird-ass people. Like,
Man.
Whatever. If he wants to face me, that's fine. If he beats me, I'll add him to the match.
But,
like, real shit. I'll add him to the championship match. It will be a triple threat match if he beats me. It will be me, Luke Jordan, and Mike Storm for the UWA Television Championship, which is... I haven't even gotten to that yet, and I'm not even going to segue into that at the moment, because Mike Storm is a completely different situation, because that fool got fucking lucky. But I'm not going to get into that right now.
I see Zachary as the heavy artillery in that team.
That's another thing that I wanted to talk about too, which is what we're going to segue into next. These Jordans, this occultist fucking weird family from the South, I don't understand why us. Why? What made these people decide to be like, UWA is not a traditional fucking deathmatch wrestling promotion? Where did you get that from? Like, are you serious? Our matches have been fucking vicious. Especially recently. Like, especially since we just introduced a whole new match, the Bloodsport match. Like,
man,
my guy.
I was watching backstage and...
My Bloodsport match was fucking vicious. The one that I had against Sammy Schmidt.
Yeah, I know. I seen that.
That was a great match, and I have nothing but the utmost respect for Seth, Sammy, any of the fucking Schmidt family. I have nothing but respect for them. So, and also to talk about a different thing, just completely off of UWA for a moment, BCW has been doing fantastic recently on both of their shows. I'm very proud of seeing, actually all three, their J&P promotion is pushing out some of the best fucking wrestling that I've seen in a long time. So if you guys haven't had a chance yet, I want to do Plug City real quick. Go check out BCW 2K here on YouTube. Their Instagram page is at BCW_2K. That's the same thing with their Twitter. Make sure you go ahead and give them a follow, give them a subscription, hit that notification bell for them so that way you know when they post videos and they go live. And do the same thing for us. For anybody that's watching right now or anybody that will see this, make sure that you hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell. Check out all of our old videos. And yeah, go ahead and give us likes, comments. If they want to see something change, have a comment on my commentary work, that would be fucking awesome.
Go on his Instagram.
Yeah,
go follow him on Instagram.
My personal Instagram page is Strange Dabs. Our UWA page is at UWA Wrestling _2K. And then we might as well shout out the fucking weirdos too. Purity, the Jordan's Instagram page is wearepurity.uwa2k. Jesus, plugs?
¿Qué pasó?
Plugs?
What happened?
Plugs? Plug your fucking Instagram page or YouTube channel, like plug.
Fine.
Plug
I
City.
didn't want to, but I wrote my Instagram. I'm sorry. It's Real Jesus Perez. So go make sure you follow that.
Yeah.
And just comment.
Great content. Great content.
Yes. Really great.
Really great content.
Yes.
So, Aaron. Instagram page. Okay. Okay. I'm not a fan of Twitter. That's why I don't have Twitter. I mean, I do, but I don't use it. Like, my account is up there, I just don't use it. Nah, you don't need to get into Facebook. Anyway, moving on. Segue. Let's move forward here as we were talking about the tag team match. So yeah, these Jordans fucking assholes came in their debut, had a fantastic match against Jamaican Express. They won the tag team championships. And now, Jamaican Express wants a rematch, but the Jordans don't want to put up the belts yet. So, that's fine. This is what we'll do. Alright. Tag team match tonight. The Jordans versus Jamaican Express in a non-title, no disqualification tag team match. Alright? So, let's do that. And, let's make it a stipulation on it. If Jamaican Express wins, they get to make the stipulation. However, if the Jordans win, they get to make their stipulation at the pay-per-view.
Yes.
But if the Jamaicans win, they get to pick their day. If they don't want to wait until the pay-per-view, they don't have to. They can pick their day for their rematch. It could be the same day. But we're not going to do it same day. So it might be next week. Because our match card is full. We got 7 fucking matches for tonight's show. Is going to be long as shit.
7 great matches, don't you add?
Yes, 7 great matches. But our show is going to be pretty long, so I hope people are going to be excited for it.
Yes.
But if Jamaican Express wins, they get to pick the time and the date for their match, their rematch for the tag team championship. So it could be next week, it could be in 2 weeks, it could be at the next pay-per-view. They could wait until we go out of the country again, which we are planning on doing, which is another thing that we're doing. So, yeah, that's that one. Then we have Christy Bennett making her return after some really personal things was going on with her. But Jane Jordan, like I said, these Jordan fucks, I'm getting really annoyed with them. Jane Jordan, which is this crazy little sister of Luke and Andrew, I'm going to take it. This little crazy bitch called out Christy Bennett on Instagram, saying the same thing, that she's not pure, she has sinned, she's gonna make her pure to the point to where she'll want to join the movement and da 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 blah blah blah. Yeah.
But let's say something. What if Purity does, the woman from Purity does beat Christy Bennett?
Well, then I don't know. We haven't gotten that far yet. I wanted to wait until we hit that bridge and crossed it. Because Christy might stop her. We don't know. Christy might shut that bitch the fuck down even before she's able to get her foot through the door.
Would it be, would you ever think that it would be possible that Christy Bennett would ever join Purity?
I mean, I don't know, because Rose Flynn has decided that she wanted to re-sign a contract with us, and I told her that was fine. She has actually called out Jane as well. So,
oh, wow.
We might, whatever happens between Jane and Christy, we will see. If Christy beats Jane, then I don't know what's going to happen. But if Jane beats Christy, I'm pretty sure Jane's next victim, or who she thinks is going to be her next victim, is going to be Rose Flynn. Which, I would love to see that match. So, I don't know. I have a feeling that maybe Purity could shine some really bright light on the Rose, but I don't see Rose joining them if I know Rose as I know her. And I know her pretty well, and I know her family pretty well, and I can tell you right now, these guys are hard-headed as fuck. So, which, by the way, James Flynn last week had a very good match. I was very pleased with his show out. So he'll be back in action next week. So, but moving forward to our next match, Man, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to whoop Luke Jordan's ass, and it is going to be strictly just me and Mike Storm. I'm telling you that right now. I want Mike Storm because Mike Storm beat me. He may have beat me clean, but the motherfucker got lucky. He got lucky. It's that.
Man, you gotta beat him in this match.
I'm
going to. No fun. Yeah.
I'm going to break his jaw.
Jokes.
I'm going to break his jaw.
Jokes.
Period. I'm going to break his jaw, and I'm going to shelf him. I'm being dead serious.
Yes.
He took my championship from me. He stole it. Period. He fucking stole it from me. He got fucking lucky. Congratulations, bud. You got lucky. But I'm going to break your jaw, and I'm going to shelf you, and you'll be back in a few months. But they're going to need to wire your jaw shut. And I'm taking my championship back. And then I will deal with Luke Jordan after I become champion. But until that time frame, Luke Jordan is nothing going to be but a speed bump for me. Because Mike Storm, I'm coming for that ass, boy. Storms passes. All the time. So your Storm's going to pass too, but you know what the one thing that's always going to remain? This fucking demon. And I run the goddamn place. So. But, anyway. So, that's tonight's show. Excited. It's gonna be fucking awesome. We are going to be going on tour after next week. Next week is going to be our second week in Philly. And then we're going to go back on the road again. And we are heading to the UK. We have a few shows out there. And our Deathmatch Royalty pay-per-view, which we will be introducing 2 new titles.
That has to be good.
The King of the Deathmatch Championship and the Queen of the Deathmatch Championship. We had a personal discussion about this, but now it's time for me to make it public. So, Deathmatch Royalty is the name of the pay-per-view, guys. And because we're going to be in UK strictly for this pay-per-view, we are also going to have a whole new set, English-themed set, bunch of fucking UK flags hanging all over the place. It's going to be fucking lit. So, we have a total of 4 shows in the UK. We have the pay-per-view, and then we have 3 shows after the pay-per-view. Alright? The pay-per-view is only consisting of this. There will be 2 tournaments. There will be the King of the Deathmatch tournament and the Queen of the Deathmatch tournament. Our show is going to be long. Expect at least 3 hours of fucking wrestling. Okay? The winner of the tournament becomes the King of the Deathmatch and the Queen of the Deathmatch champions. Okay? These champions remain champions to only be defended at the King of the Deathmatch, Queen of the Deathmatch tournaments. These belts do not get defended in any other capacity on any other pay-per-view on any show, because we are planning on doing a brand split. Not talking about that this podcast, so y'all can go ahead and rest on that. So when the King of the Deathmatch champion tournament happens the second time, the finals will determine the person who goes up against the King of the Deathmatch, and also the same thing with the Queen of the Deathmatch as well. And then they will have a match. And the winner of that match becomes King and or Queen of the Deathmatch. So, that's how those belts are going to be worked. I'm excited. Jesus, I believe you already sent me in your paperwork to join King of the Deathmatch tournament. I have accepted it. I have accepted it. You are in.
Thanks, man.
Aaron Bourne, I've also sent you paperwork if you would like to be part of the King of the Deathmatch tournament. Make sure that you give me that paperwork back with a yes or no and explain why. If it's a yes, there's a waiver that is attached. If you get injured during the tournament, we are not responsible. Jesus was already fully understood of that as soon as he signed his initial contract to come into UWA.
Correct.
Or die. Let's not forget about death might actually be a thing. So, yeah, we're not responsible. Just thought I'd let you know. Okay. Because I was about to say, it will be the same exact waiver that you originally signed with your initial UWA contract. So, I'm excited for that. And then the the Deathmatch Royalty pay-per-view will be in London. Then we have 3 other shows. We have a show in Manchester, we have a show in Liverpool, and we have a show in Birmingham. So I'm kind of really excited for this. We only did 1 show in Japan. We did book more dates. They will be announced further on down the line. I hope y'all are ready to go to Japan. Again, Jesus, you've been out there already. Aaron Bourne, you pretty much lived out there for like 4 years. Awesome. So I'm hope that you guys are excited to go back like I am. I'm excited. I haven't stayed out there, and it's absolutely fucking beautiful. The plum trees are blooming so nicely. It's awesome. So I'm really excited about going back to Japan. We have 4 dates in Japan, as well as a Japan-themed pay-per-view. Have not come up with a name. Creative has been slacking these past few weeks, worrying about other things for the show. Also for the show tonight, we have a new set. WWE was kind enough to sell us at a very expensive price their old WWF Raw is War set. So we'll be debuting that with our banners and our logos.
That's nice.
As well as we have obtained a new stage. It's the old Ring of Honor stage, since they have a new one. With the lights.
Really?
Yep, with the lights.
That's
I'm excited.
Nice.
It's gonna be fucking awesome. Still have no mats, so have fun on the concrete, boys. But the barricades have not changed. They are still the pad barricades. I mean, we can't be like, you gotta have some kind of safety, some-ish. You know, like I don't want to scare children away or anything. You know what I mean? Like I mean, they shouldn't listen to the fucking podcast. But I mean,
no.
No. Or look on our Instagrams, but watching the show, parents can mute the commentary and just have the kids watch the show through, like, whatever. But, and also, I'm happy to announce that our End of the World pay-per-view will be a 3-day access show. We're gonna have a special showcase on Friday.
Nice.
5 matches. My beautiful voice on commentary. And then on Saturday, we're having a very special go-home show. 7 matches. Gonna be set up in... You guys are gonna love this. Guess where we're gonna be at for End of the World this year? New York City! So excited!
Yes.
So excited. So excited. The go-home show is going to be in the Hammerstein Ballroom. A lot of history made there. ECW's One Night Stand 2005 and 2006. 2006, let's not talk about, but 2005 was amazing. Also a lot of home shows and pay-per-views. Living Dangerously was at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Fucking, what else was over there during that time frame? They also had an old pay-per-view. I can't remember the names of the pay-per-view. I think a Heat Wave was there once. Like, the Hammerstein Ballroom has hosted a lot of extreme wrestling, and I'm very excited that we got a chance to work there. And then End of the World on Sunday. We're going to do a podcast before, we're going to do the show, and then we're going to do a podcast after. It's going to be great. So, guess where we're going to be stadium-wise for End of the World? Just take a guess. Take a guess of an arena.
Aaron, you take a guess, because I...
New York City. New York City, guys. Go ahead and take guesses. You're taking too long. We sold out the Barclays Center. We sold out the Barclays Center.
Are you serious?
Yep, we already sold out the Barclays Center.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yep. Tickets went on sale about 3 days ago. We do our shit in advance. And I'm telling you right now, New York is a deathmatch wrestling state. And they love it. And when they found out that UWA was going to be at the Barclays Center, fans were just like, yes, fucking awesome. Sold out in like 5 days. So we didn't do all-in status, but we still sold out.
Majorly.
Yeah, all-in is going to be fucking awesome. I'm excited. That's September 1st. So that's pretty fucking dope. We might actually do something that weekend.
On September 1st?
Well, not the day of, but maybe the weekend of we'll do a show.
Okay.
We'll have something that weekend, I'm sure. And we'll do it fucking all-in themed. Let's do it. I'm down. So,
are you sure we ain't gonna get no copyright?
We're not gonna call it all in. We're not gonna call it all in. I'm not calling it that. No. We're probably gonna call it fucking something that has to do with gambling. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Okay.
Our creative team is good. So but then we have, once we're done with our UK tour and we come back to the States, we have 2 shows in Chicago. We have a show in Houston. We have a show in New Orleans. We have a show in Kansas City, Missouri. And then we have 3 shows lined up in Baltimore, and we have 2 shows lined up in Canada. I'm gonna love the Canadian tour. So that's.
I mean, I'm from New York. Awesome. I'm from New York, so.
Well.
Yes.
After Canada, after we get back from Canada, because we have a date in Toronto. We have a date in Toronto, and then we have a date in Ontario.
Okay.
So. Or date in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and then we have a date in where is it? In Winnipeg, Manitoba. That's it. That's where it was. So
I thought because Jericho was in Toronto.
No, Jericho's Winnipeg. So but yeah, fucking that's gonna be good, and then when we come back, it'll be about that time for us to go and get set up in New York for End of the World.
So that's gonna be easy. That's
for you,
be easy.
For you,
yes.
Yes. Not for me. Oh, but you can fly out, man. I can meet up with you. I'm driving, so I'm driving. So I'm not really worried about that. I got a really nice car, and I'm not really worried about it, man. Driving's gonna be easy peasy. I'll pick you up at the airport. We can go ahead and get you all set up at the hotel and shit when you get in. It'll be good. So.
Okay.
But yeah, man, we got a lot of shit set up. We got a brand split getting ready to happen. Come next season.
A big ass brand split.
Yep.
Yes.
We got 2 shows. We got Vicious Beings and Dojo Diligence. Both shows will be in Philly. Dojo Diligence will more than likely be on a Wednesday. Our show will still be on a Saturday. Which is Vicious Beings. Travis is actually the GM and running Dojo Diligence, and I will be the GM as well as owner and be running Vicious Beings. And then we have a developmental brand getting ready to hit the scene come next season as well. Chaos Pro Wrestling. Excited.
Man.
So hype. They're based out of Atlantic City, New Jersey. So they'll be featured on our show or on our YouTube channel as well. Make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. And with the brand split, we are introducing new championships.
And what are they going to be called?
One
and
of them,
two
of them were already introduced. We have a men's and a women's U.S. championship.
Okay.
And then we are going to be introducing the UWA, what are we going to do for the second fucking championship, the second main championship? I forgot what we discussed in the creative meeting for a name. I can't remember. Son of a bitch.
But once I
think about that again, I'll get back to you on that. Yeah.
Yes.
And then we will, but the tag team championships will be cross brand, so that's going to be really good. The tag teams are the only division that are going to be cross branded.
The tag team division, you said?
That's the only, the tag team division is going to be the only division that is going to be cross-branded. Dojo Diligence's UWA World UWA Championship for the women's division is the U.S. Championship. And then the women's championship for UWA is on Vicious Beings.
Okay.
But I am excited for that. 2K19 is going to be amazing.
And yes, I heard they're gonna be mixed tags.
Yes, I'm excited. Yeah. They actually have mixed tags on here too, don't they? I
don't believe so. No.
This is all shoot now, guys. No kayfabe at the moment. I'm so sorry. I thought they had mixed tag on 2K18. Could have sworn.
No, they don't. They don't.
That's fucking stupid. But anyway, let's get back into it. But yeah, that was our fucking lovely show for today. How'd you guys enjoy your time in our beautiful production area? It's nice, right?
It was pretty good. Yes, it was fucking nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
It was crazy. It was nice.
We do a lot of good things. But thank you everybody for. Go ahead.
Even though I was in the show, but it was nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad that you guys liked it. We're glad, and I'm happy to have y'all here. Jesus, you already know that. Shouldn't have to tell you that. But Aaron, I'm really happy to have you here. You guys are fucking awesome, amazing in-ring guys. Couldn't ask for better two dudes to have on the roster. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining in. Thank you, Jesus Perez and Aaron Bourne, for being my guests today on the podcast. I appreciate y'all.
Yes.
So, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been another installment of the UWA Podcast. We are Underground Wrestling Alliance, and we redefine extreme wrestling. Make sure that you guys tune in later tonight for our UWA TV show, live here on the YouTube Jones gimmick that we've been using now since we started. So that will be tonight, probably between 6:30 and 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, maybe. We'll see. I'll definitely have a date up on our Instagram page, which is UWA Wrestling _2K. Make sure you go ahead and give that a follow. Make sure you give us a subscription. Hit that notification bell so that way you know when we go live every single time. Leave a comment. If you'd like to see something different or you'd like to be a part of UWA, make sure that you message us on the UWA Instagram page. We're always accepting new talent. Appreciate you guys tuning in and listening. We will see y'all soon. Adios.